What do we tell a jury to convince them that he didn't do it? And don't say accident.
Hey, Kevin wasn't outside when it happened, all right? You think she must have slipped coming out of the pool, hit her head?
She had 5 head lacerations, Tom.
She fell down 5 times. That's not a story. That's a confession.
Hey, I'm not afraid to go with accident if it's the truth.
Accident is what my daughter says when she gets caught hitting my son. Sorry, Daddy, that was an accident.
If he had a good story, he wouldn't need us, right? He could use any law firm.
If we're going with accident, our accident recreation had better be great.
It will be. It's what I do. Did you get it this time, Doctor?
Possibly. Let's rewind the motion capture. This last take was the best.
So, Dr. Palermo, she falls, strikes her head, tries to stand, falls, strikes her head again, then falls into the pool.
That might be what happened.
Might.
Ron.
That's the best you can do, might.
Well, I could be 100% sure with exact measurements of the spatter size.
We don't have them. With the defense. We only get to the crime scene after the cops are done picking through it and cleaning it up. We're stuck with what they bother to get us.
Yes, but abisum invocat. One misstep leads to another.
Yeah, let's avoid Latin with the jury. There was blood spatter here and here where she could have fallen. Unfortunately, autopsy photos show that she had 5 head lacerations.
5 lacerations? She banged herself 5 times?
Actually, they're called hematoma laceduris.
What? What is that? Is that a word? Does that mean she fell?
Ron, go away.
Get him a haircut at least.
The DA has dumped a ton of discovery on us, but he doesn't have to tell us what any of it is, and we don't have time to read it all. So we are going to scan every page of every document from the discovery boxes. Then run a word search looking for documents relevant to the case. Right now, we are looking at motive. Any motive, every motive. Keywords, people. Scan every page for keywords that could prove or disprove motive. Look for what the DA buried but does not want us to find. Be careful, don't miss anything, because if you miss anything, it could cost our client everything.
I lost a 6-iron a year ago. Cops took my clubs the night she died, but that one was missing. Explains why they're saying it's the murder weapon. Hey, let's take a break, eat something. Oh, come on, we got you some more food. I'll eat with you, and then we'll go over the timeline.
You know, I want to do this now before my daughter gets home from school.
Okay, so after I put Grace to bed, I started to make dinner. Okay, you turned on the oven. And do you remember turning it off? What? The oven, I was asking you. You know what, we can do this later. No, I'm okay. It's just seeing her picture still, you know. So we went outside. Kaylin and I swam. We made love. We stayed out there for a while, and then I came in to check on Grace.
Kevin, any of your family or friends coming to the trial?
Ron, we're in the middle of something here.
I know, but a big case like this, the court only reserves the defendant 5 seats.
No, nobody's coming.
Since I got charged, nobody wants to have anything to do with me.
Too bad. Could have helped with jury sympathy. No chance, huh? Dominic Dunn called looking for a seat. I'll give him one of ours.
Great. Kevin, you want to go upstairs, take a shower, get something to eat then? Thanks. Wait, you hate Dominic Dunn?
Yeah, because he writes terrible things about me, and those things get us a lot of work. Not to mention our own table at the Ivy. So how's Kevin doing?
Not great, Ron. The guy can't pay his bills because the court froze his assets. I got a paralegal picking up Grace from school because the press is there waiting for him. The guy's already in prison.
He's going to crack. They crack sometimes, you know.
I know. Look, don't worry. You handle Dominic, I'll handle Kevin.
Mr. Walsh, Luther Graves. So you're the O'Neill's business manager. Kevin speaks so highly of you.
Really? Nice to meet you, Mr. Graves.
Oh, that's my father. You can call me Luther. So, tell me about these ugly rumors I'm hearing.
What ugly rumors?
The DA is telling people Kevin had a financial motive to kill Caitlin. Is that true?
It's hard to answer. The O'Neills had a very complex family will.
Well, I'm very, very good at complex. And I'm a fast learner, too, so why don't you just give it a try and explain it to me? This way.
We found this during your keyword search of the financial documents.
Sperm and semen? Why the hell are those words coming up in the financial document search?
The DA buried it. They were in a pathology report on Caitlin O'Neill.
Where'd you find this report?
In the discovery the DA gave us, stuck in the O'Neills' old bank statements. A path report buried in old bank statements? It's not good for us.
No. Not good for us at all.
You gave no comment to the New York Times.
I'd rather spend my time trying cases than hanging out with reporters.
Math.
No jury appeal.
You want to see us?
We need to talk about motive. According to the business manager and the discovery we went through, when Caitlin died, all that money went to their daughter. Kevin didn't get anything.
I love it. They can't prove motive. Take it off the board. Nice.
Not so fast. I said they couldn't prove money was a motive. I didn't say they couldn't prove motive at all.
Path analysis report of Caitlin. It was hidden in the discovery. Turns out it was Kevin's sperm inside her the night she died.
That's no surprise.
It wasn't all Kevin's sperm. It was somebody else's too.
How could you not know she was banging another guy, Tom?
Kevin didn't tell me. Maybe he didn't know.
Didn't know your wife's banging another guy? You know, trust me.
Kevin found out his wife was cheating on him. The DA is gonna say that's why he killed her.
It was never about money. Stormer was going with jealousy all the time.
Yeah, and counting the arrest, that makes twice he screwed us.
Jealous husband kills wife in rage.
Now that's a story.
Don't you go speechless on me. Did you know about the affair or not?
I loved her, all right? She swore she wouldn't see him.
Who was he?
A man she works with. I thought it was over. She told me it was.
Look, the guy was in New York the night she died, all right? We already checked it out. They must have made love that morning before he left.
Ever talk to the other guy or threaten him?
I never threatened him, never.
We might be okay then. We stipulate to the affair, keep the other guy off the stand. The DA has no evidence that Kevin was ever jealous enough to kill over this.
They don't need it. The jury will fill in the blanks for them.
I didn't kill her, all right? I can't prove this. I can't prove anything, but I didn't do this.
I want proof that you loved her, understand?
Cards, letters, receipts, that you send her flowers, gifts. The more intimate, the more personal, the better. We need to let people know that jealousy wasn't the motive. You knew she was unfaithful, but you were committed to making the marriage work.
Why do I have to say anything?
Why?
Because the DA will. It's bad. So we want to get in front of it, spin it, make it work for us. Make sure we got a focus group watching me on American crime.
Focus groups are how we test our trial theories.
I want to see how the jealousy thing might play with potential jurors.
What?
Yeah, why does he have to be such a jerk about it? Look, if I got charged, I'd hire Ron. And that's the nicest thing a lawyer can say about anybody.
Then why doesn't he try the case?
Do you like him? Neither do juries. Look, he's better in small doses. A little bit of Ron goes a long way.
Today, our guest is Ron Trott, founder of the defense firm T&T&G, an all-star lineup of top trial lawyers and pretty good size egos, right, Ron?
Trial lawyers, TV hosts, we all got big egos, right, Suzanne?
Not as big as yours, Ron.
Look at that. The focus group is loving him.
So, this is your first big media case in a long time. Can you win it?
Better, the man is innocent.
Aren't all your clients innocent?
No, some of them are guilty. That's what keeps me up at night in this case. He didn't do it. He had no motive. The DA knows money wasn't the motive. That's why he's going to talk about sex and jealousy.
And you know this, Al, because you can read their minds.
Caitlin had affairs, but my client knew all about that.
What affairs are you talking about?
Caitlin caused pain in their marriage. Kevin knew that.
We want to try this case on the facts that have to do with guilt or innocence, not about personal issues.
What issues are you talking about?
Private issues having nothing to do with this case.
The dollars are moving in the right direction, right?
Maybe we can sell this to a jury after all.
Tell a jury consultant to pick juries who get what we're putting out there.
Which is what exactly?
Then a man can know his wife cheated on him and still not kill her.
It had to come out. I'm sorry.
And as much as the DA wants to besmirch her character, we won't do it. Kevin loved his wife, period, no matter what she did.
And what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm an engineer by training, aerospace, but I'm not working right now.
Married?
I'm divorced.
Get rid of him.
No.